gravity take you over, you just can't breathe. Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
What's up guys, it's Aaron Benjamin here for another video. As usual, I'm here with my good friend Ty. Lately on my channel we've been mixing it up because I've been filming a lot of the classes I teach at the Bernardo Free Academy. But our main segment that we've been focusing on the traditional videos that I make is closed guard and how to get up and escape it. So I've made 3 videos on closed guard escapes. 2 of them are how to stand and break the guard, and then 1 of them is a conceptual approach to what you should do when you stand and break the guard. The reason that I address all these things is because if I'm in closed guard, I always stand up. Every single time. I never am on my knees in someone's closed guard unless I'm exhausted. I have gone over a bunch of philosophy and concepts on how to properly stand in closed guard and why you should always stand in closed guard, so I don't want to continuously just repeat myself. So let's not even talk about that. Today I want to talk about a very common threat that we encounter when we're standing in somebody's closed guard, and that is the double ankle sweep, like the day 1 white belt double ankle sweep that we always see. It is one of the biggest threats to standing in closed guard, and it is something that a lot of people ask me how to deal with. So today I'm going to go over 2 different ways to deal with that. I'm also going to link all my other videos on this topic in the description and somewhere up here probably. So let's just get into it. So I'm in Ty's closed guard. Let's turn this way. So guys, we've all been there. Every one of us. We're excited. We've been fighting in his closed guard. We're finally like, okay, I'm going to stand. Stand up. He grabs your ankles and boom, he sweeps you. Right? So the first thing I want to mention about that sweep, and this is more concept and philosophy, is when you get swept like that, you're in a relatively neutral position. So my first piece of advice is if you stand in closed guard, don't accept that sweep. When you fall to your back, stand right back up, rock up, right? Grab his pants, pull his leg up, push him back. I see way too many people, I see it all the time, and look, we're not all trained to compete, but people ask what segregates a good guy from a bad guy. Good guys are determined. So what I see a lot is in jiu-jitsu, let me go in your closed guard time. This is an overview. Like I'll say, guys, positional rowing today. Starting closed guard, if you get swept, reset. Okay, so this is what I see. They're fighting, they're fighting, they're fighting. One guy finally stands up, Ty sweeps him, knocks him down, and they just laugh. They're like, oh, you got me. Guys, this is what I should be seeing from students, and this is what you should be implementing when you practice this. If I'm in closed guard with Ty, this does not make you a spaz or a douche or anything like that. If I stand up and Ty sweeps me, I gotta be pushing him back and driving back. That's the mindset you should have. Don't accept the sweep. He hasn't solidified anything. All he did was knock you to your butt. Maybe he'd get an advantage in the tournament, but don't accept it, guys. If he knocks you down, try to get back up. Look, let's look at it one more time. All right, I'm here. I stand. He sweeps. I still have his collar. Look, I put my hand down. I push him. I try to rock up. I'm aware of the arm bar. Right, maybe he starts to get up, and I just sweep back. And I get out. Whatever it is that you have to do to get out. That's my first piece of advice. So now let's actually talk about stopping this before it even happens. So I'm in Ty's closed guard, okay? We're in this position. Let's move back a little bit. We're in this position where we want to stand. Like I said, I've made 2 videos on how to stand in closed guard that I think are extremely effective and almost always break the guard safely with a staggered stance. But let's assume that we just jump squat and our feet are in line. And let's look at the mechanics of the sweep. The first thing to understand is that this happens when my feet are in line. So if we want to prevent this prior to it happening, let's move back a little bit, then we have to stand staggered, right? We have to stand like this. But this video is not about how we stand. This video is not about a staggered stance. It's not about preventative methods. It's about addressing the problem that's now occurring. So we stand in this position, but we have to understand it's happening because our feet are in line, okay? I have maybe a collar or pants. Let's not even focus too much on that. The first method that I use to get out is a little bit more acrobatic. When he goes to grab my ankles, I know he has to open his guard. So typically what I do is grab both his pants, and when he goes to sweep, I lean heavy to my right. My left foot, since I'm leaning to my right, is going to go up and out towards his ribs and armpits, like this. And I'm going to take a huge step back. So again, we're in this position, he goes, he starts to open, and I get here. It looks crazy, but it's very simple and it actually works better with momentum. So for example, when we're here, my foot has to go towards his ribs and his armpit. I know he's going to open his guard. I have to posture up when he goes to do it, and I get to here. Now I have his pants. I made a video on concepts. Right away you got to start to pass. Right? Whether it's Toreando leg drags, X passes, whatever you do, you got to do it. But guys, as soon as I stand, maybe I was here controlling his biceps or his lapels, I finally stood up, he goes to do it. Again, drill this. Have your partner go to sweep you. So you grab my ankles, go for the sweep a little. Boom. Go for the sweep. Boom. Get your base. It's really effective, guys. It works really well. So that's our first variation. Our second is going to be a little bit safer and more methodical. Let's say I'm here opening his guard, right? Whatever I did to jump squat, I get up. Now look what I'm going to do. When he goes to sweep me, I'm going to grab his lapels and pull. Now guys, this might seem difficult, like I need low back strength or I'm deadlifting. Place your elbows on your knees and use that to pull him. I want to get his shoulders off the mat. He goes to sweep. Almost impossible. But guys, you gotta have strength here. You gotta grip really strong. He goes to sweep. Almost impossible. I'm not saying it won't happen. Sometimes people are too base like this and they fall. Main problem I see is because their elbows are not on their knees. The elbows on your knees is a huge detail because it will allow you to be stronger than you really are. Because your knees are like a placeholder for your elbows. So I'm here and here, he goes to the sweep. Right? And one more detail that's very pivotal is I pinch my knees. So he goes to sweep, my knees are pinching right now. Ty can tell you, my knees are pinched super tight. Now, when I want to finally pass, I lean heavy to one side, grab right at his wrist, pull up, and step back again. So again, I'm here, he's trying to sweep, my knees are pinched, my elbows are on my knees, I'm pulling his lapel, I lean heavy, pull, and I get to here. Okay? So 2 methods. First, more acrobatic, kick up and out. Second, hold his lapels. Make sure to get his shoulders off the mat, elbows on knees, good posture, knees pinched, and you stop it, right? Maybe I stand up, he goes to sweep. Boom, I'm here, right? He's sweep, he's trying to sweep, he's trying to sweep. And now I can start to pass. This sweep is so annoying, guys. And I know some of you will make this mistake when watching the video. You're going to forget to pinch your knees, or you're going to be too upright, and he's going to go to sweep, and you're just going to fall. Don't give up on the technique, guys. Find your base. This is a position that's going to help you if you drill with your partner. So, guys, as usual, thank you so much for watching. If you like this content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that little notification bell so you can be notified of new videos. Well, guys, thank you.
Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake? Do you feel your bones start to shake? Do you feel the earthquake?
Thanks so much for watching, guys. As usual, if you like this content, don't forget to like, comment, and hit the little notification bell. It really helps me out. Os, guys.